Hey guys, what's going on? It's Python here, and can this be a real video? Python does not have an HD PVR. Since when did he have one? He just had that crappy old DAS. Well, guess what? I went to my Best Buy and I got one, so ha! Anyways, yeah guys, this is a bit of an MP7 Moab fail. I'm using the MP7, obviously, with, I believe, the silencer and the range proficiency. And I remember, well, as you'll see at the end, right as I fail, I just rage quit. I got so pissed off. It was just the fact that I got overwhelmed, because basically what happened was a guy called in an escort airdrop right where my kind of patrol spot was, and so I had to evacuate from that spot, and then I got panic knifed after taking out a couple guys. But no, I mean, so far this PVR is looking great, and I'm hoping you guys can kind of support me, get me even some more active subscribers and stuff like that. But I saw the last video. Someone said I looked like Drake Bell. I do see the resemblance now, but it's not. No offense, but he does look kind of homosexual. I do see the look reference though. Definitely not the. Well, if he is straight, then yes, I definitely do see the sexuality reference. But anyways, yeah, that's my only other death other than the panic knife, as you see there. I'm using sleight of hand, quick draw, dead silence, and I am 10th prestige now. And it's around this area, around the stairs right here, where you will see the spawn completely mess up. Like, I mean, there's a guy who spawns pretty much in me, and if you look at my cursor, it's almost like I just go derp. OMG, WTF, barbecue, just for a split second, and it kind of boggles my mind. How is the logic in the programming supposed to say, oh, it's okay for you to spawn here, unless, I mean, there was someone standing on every single other spawn point, which I highly doubt, because, I mean, you have to consider that some of these people are just like, you got people sitting in corners and stuff, but it's not, people aren't going to be on every exact spawn point. And it's kind of ridiculous like that. Now, but I mean, the last video, it was obviously over-exaggerating, but no, this game needs a freaking patch. I mean, it's just the spawn system, like the revenge spawn system. I don't know who came up with that idea to Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer, but that needs to go. The helicopters need to be patched, and the sentry guns. Knowing Treyarch and their patching, they probably will end up patching one, but not the other. And it's just incredibly horrible. But yeah, in free-for-all, in my opinion, to do good, you need to kind of pick an area of the map. It can be a fairly large area, but not obviously the whole map, but I picked like just behind the entrance to the mall, basically. You just patrol it, and yeah, like I said, I break away from my patrol point at one point in the video, and that's what ends up getting me killed because I get way too overwhelmed. But no, it's also good to pick a silent gun, just because it's basically it's very covert, as more people will hear you in free-for-all. Dead silence is pretty good too. But I was just bringing this up the other day with one of my friends. I was so upset that they put overkill in this game. Now I think overkill, the reason why I don't like overkill is because it's one of those perks where basically you either rely on another perk in order to do good, or it's one of the perks basically like, if you don't have the gun, it's gone. So basically, say you took overkill and you swapped out both your weapons. Overkill, therefore, like then is basically like you have no perk. That's why I never really liked Warlord or Bling, because you had to use another perk in conjunction with it. Bling in mw2 was especially horrible because you couldn't run Scavenger with it. But no, I like the fact that this is a proficiency now, just because of the fact that like, basically, say you had sleight of hand, you had using MP5, it starts off with 90 rounds. Use up all those 90 rounds with a red dot and say a silencer with the 2 attachments efficiency, and the basically it's not like it carries over to another gun or anything, right? So, and that's the other thing is, I think with some of these proficiencies, they should actually make them into perks and then make them a bit more powerful, like the kick proficiency. There was a perk in the Nintendo DS, yes, you heard me, the Nintendo DS version called Nerves of Steel. And I think that would be really good as a perk. It would decrease recoil by like not 20% as it is now, maybe more like 35 to 40%. I think that would be a really good perk. Also, I think definitely, like I said, definitely attachments, don't put that back into a perk. But I think what else would be a good perk is melee would be a good pro version of steady aim, because in Black Ops it enabled quicker recovery time from knife, and I think that would be really good. And I think this is where the spawn goes. It goes up. I can't remember. If it doesn't, no, this isn't at the spot. And Evil Hero, you just sent me an invite. I will pay you with the sentry guns later. He asked to join my free-for-all match, and I'm like, okay, just don't go to. Oh, here's the spawn right there. Yeah, I'm just basically like, don't go to try hard or anything, just because I'm trying to get a good gameplay. So he joined my games. I can never get a good gameplay when he's in the lobby, and he's like, okay, what's my reward? And basically, what I'm gonna do sometime is basically I'm just gonna run sentry gun and just find him in the free-for-all lobby and just put the sentry gun out in front of him, and then continue to do my business, just so we can get some good points with the riot shield. And I think that would be quite entertaining, just to kind of stand there and watch him. And it was really funny because he's got a very, if you've ever played with me in Hero before, he's got a very monotone voice, and he's like, 5 minutes later I will have my vengeance. And it's pretty funny, to be honest. But no, it's good playing with some of these people. And I mean, Meyer, you added me. That was great. So thanks a lot. We'll have to do that commentary soon. I don't know when, because your bedtime is 9:30 and you're poor. Oh! If anyone gets that reference, just tell me. You know what, screw it, I'm just going to tell you it. It's from Barats and Beretta video called 57 Seconds of Abuse, and it is so funny, because it's basically just filled of stuff that's your typical really bad insult. It's like, one of the insults is like, I slept with your girlfriend last night, and stutter. Also, your girlfriend is also your mom. And then they play this music in after every burn, so-called, that is just funny. It's like, oh, do 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 do, oh, and it's a very entertaining video, just to say the least. So go check that out. It's really funny. And yeah, here is where I have to break away from my patrol zone. I kill this guy in the corner right here, and I end up killing this guy, and you'll see right behind me, yep, little panic knife, and that is followed by a immediate rage quit. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you.